Hey, welcome to this tutorial on how to use CareerShift for graduate students. This is Linda Whited, career coach for the Graduate School at Wake Forest. We're going to start on the graduate.wfu.edu page. If you just click over the current students, professional development, and then any of these tabs, but particularly careers beyond academia, which is the page I'm on now, so scroll down. There's a lot of great resources. I hope that you're familiar with them, but specifically today we're going to look at CareerShift. So we're going to click on that, and I'm already logged in, but there should be a button here to create yours. Just use your wfu.edu email address and list that you are a graduate student, and you should be able to have access to this all while you're a student here and as a new alum. And this is a newer interface, so I'm just going to click try it out and then just help you get familiar with it. So two things I want to show you. One is to actually search by companies. So if you click search, you can type in a keyword. So for example, mental health counseling. And then we could search for the specific geographic location that somebody wants to be in. So recently I was working with someone who needs to be in Atlanta. We can click search for mental health counseling as part of the company designation, and there are 103 companies found. Now from here you can click directly to see if there are jobs available in those companies. You can look for contact information, which might be email addresses, photos, job titles, a lot of stuff, which is pretty helpful for cover letters or networking emails, etc. Company details is basically what you see here with a little bit more just big picture information. And then you can also save the company. So if you go up on the left side here, there are these folders which you can rename. So you can create a folder of all Atlanta. You could do it geographically or whatever. And so it would go into my companies unless you chose something different. So that's a pretty neat way to be strategic about the kind of positions you'd be looking for. In addition, you can go to jobs and click search. And we could try that same combination of keywords, which I do recommend playing around with the keywords that really do work best to get you the jobs that you're qualified for, that sound interesting to you, etc. Now, one additional thing when you're actively in a job search that you can do is go down to the advanced criteria and choose like just within the last week, right? So we don't want stuff to be really old when we're looking for new, fresh jobs to apply for. So there are 61 with that designation, those criteria. If you click on these, it shows you the source right here, but it's going to open a new link for you to read through it. I recommend really trying to go to the actual company. So for example, this one, if you click on it, it's going to be a new link, and it's specifically the company page. So applying to this through the company page is just a best practice as opposed to Indeed or another job engine. You can save these for later. You're going to save them in here in a folder. I also recommend like cutting and pasting or printing out the description. That way if it expires online, you have not lost it completely. And then in addition, you can click Save Search here, and I would just save it as your maybe Mental Health Counseling Atlanta, and then you can choose Send Me Alerts, and you can get them every day that there's new criteria that meet or new jobs that meet this criteria. And you can also change that just to whatever you prefer. So I'm a big fan of jobs coming directly to my inbox and then figuring out what I do with them from there. So that is a brief tutorial on how you use CareerShift. As always, please feel free to reach out to me. You can get to my career coaching page just from the graduate school page as well. And you can set an appointment with me, so here I am, and I'd be happy to meet with you. So you can just do that from wfu.edu career coaching. Thank you.